How people treat you is their karma. How you react is your karma. Hey y'all, welcome to the final part of this egregious trilogy. If you're still with me, thanks. If you're not, kind of missing out. We're almost done. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. If you haven't yet though, before we get started, give this video a like, give my page a like, maybe give us a little subscribe. Help me out. I'm trying to get this thing going. Well, without further ado, let's finish this. This is Disaster Date Roommate Edition Part 3. So by this time, Karen has moved out. She later messages me saying that she's forgotten a few things. And I've seen that she has forgotten a few things, and I've already collected them and put them by the door. She says, I need you to bring them to me. And I was like, no. That's not how this works anymore. If you want them, you can come pick them up, but it's gonna be on my time. I'm no longer on your schedule anymore. Like, I'm so done with the mean girling at this point, I'm not doing it. Pay me my money, and I will. She still has no inclination of paying me back for anything, so why would I have any inclination of helping her at this point? Like, I'm no longer going to inconvenience my day or my plans to fit her schedule. So she had asked a couple times to come over, but I was doing things. I was busy, and the one time that she got super like, oh my God, was I was on a bike ride. I was miles away riding my bike. It would have taken me over an hour to get back, and she wanted to come over now. There's literally nothing that I can do at this point. So I told her though, okay, I have an interview for the job I have now, hey. And after my interview, I'll be coming back to get changed. I'm gonna go coach at Lazy Lauai, then I'll be free. So I come back from my interview and I realize, oh crap, I left my key in the taxi. Good thing I always keep a spare under the mat. Go to find the spare, it's not there. I checked my phone, I messaged her and I was like, yo, did you take the key? She goes, oh yeah, well, I didn't want to wait that long for you anyway, so I just dropped by and got my stuff. You broke into my apartment? What? That's not how this works, lady. And she took the key with her. So I'm like, listen, I have to go coach at Lazy Lauai. I need to get into the apartment. She said, well, I'm not gonna be home for a few hours either. So I screenshot all of this and I send it to Lazy Lauai. They're like, well, look, you can't coach in the clothes that you're wearing, canceling the class. So not only is it breaking into my apartment and affecting my life, she's now also affecting someone who she considers a close friend's business and the people's time who signed up to this class that now had to be canceled last minute. So now I'm sat waiting to get my key back so I can get into my apartment. Started off at such a good day, and then, oh, Karen strikes again. And she says, well, I'm now at this restaurant. You can come meet me at this restaurant. Luckily, the restaurant was under the building, but how dare you? So I go there and I'm civil. They're like, do you want a drink? I was like, I'm good, thank you. And I go up and I realized, yes, she has broken into my apartment, she stole the key, and she stole some of my things from the apartment. One of the things being the elephant. What in the mother? So I tried remaining civil because she still owes me money. So I need to be tactful in a way that I'm going to get this money back. And now I need this elephant back. Then she starts running her mouth all around town, saying that she doesn't owe me any money. I'm crazy. She doesn't owe me anything. If anything, I owe her because she's paid me double. My friend Natalie confronts her about this. And Karen says, you can look at my phone. You can look at my WeChat transactions. It's all in there. And so Natalie says, let's see it then. And Karen is like, I can't believe you would go through my phone. I cannot believe you would do this. And Natalie's looking. She's like, yeah, you're lying. You didn't pay her double. And then Karen doubles back. And then she starts crying. The bully plays the victim and she goes home. So Natalie tells me this and I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I make an Excel spreadsheet. I had the time. I had the patience. Made an Excel spreadsheet of every little detail from once she moved in to once she moved out. There were no questions asked on this spreadsheet. It included screenshots, it included receipts, and I sent it to Natalie, and I sent it to Karen, and I received no response back from Karen. And I said, look at the Excel spreadsheet, you owe me this money. And she responds with, yeah, gonna be honest, I'm not gonna read this. So she sends me some money. She doesn't send me all of the money that she owes me, she sends me some money. And I realized that is all that I'm getting out of this woman, this 34-year-old woman. I cannot believe that I'm going through this right now. So now I'm still playing my cards right because I want want this elephant back. She's stolen this elephant. But then I noticed in the group chats, she's starting to exclude me from everything. She has started to make group chats of all the same people, but without me in them. And then they all go out together. And then she tactfully, in the group chat that I'm in, will post the photos of them and like talk about how fun the night was. Man, that's stone cold. All right, lady. I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. And so I messaged her and I was like, look, I just want my elephant back. Just give it back. And she's like, okay, I will. Then I hear nothing more about it. So we go to the pool, or I go to the pool, shall I say, and she and the group chat are there without me. And shall I say, if someone is really your true friend, they won't go along with somebody treating you like this so obviously, and they won't not reach out to you. I guess it's good in a way that this happened because I realized who my true friends were and who actually cared, but at the same time, it's still really freaking annoying. So anyway, so I'm at the pool and I see that she's flirting with this French dude, and we're gonna call him Jacques. And I'm thinking, I'm actually relieved because maybe this is what she needs. Maybe this will calm her down. But then throughout the day, I realized that Jacques, he's a social butterfly. So he comes over, we're talking, and it's just friendly, platonic conversation, and he asks for my contact, and I give it to him. Because at this point, I don't care. So then I see him at the pool more and more, and I see him out more and more, and we become pretty good friends. Not close friends, but pretty good friends. I'm at the pool, and Karen and Bertha show up to the pool, and they sit right next to me, and I don't know why, because there's so much more space. I wasn't gonna say anything, I was just there reading my book. Then Jacques shows up. Immediately, they went from friendly to Regina George and Gretchen Wieners. Who is who? I'll let y'all determine that. I get up and leave, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go over to the other side of the pool because I'm not dealing with this. And he's like, why are they so mean to you? I was like, what do you mean? And he said, as you walked away, they just started laughing and mocking you and making fun of your weight and like the way you walked. And I was like, Jacques, I don't want to hear it. I don't care what they have to say about me anymore. Like, this whole mental health awareness bullshit is out the window. It is what it is. Hi, baby. So fast forward a bit more, and my friend Casper is having his birthday party, and Karen realizes that she wasn't invited to it, and all of her other friends were invited to it, and so she's asking me, oh yeah, she's like, can you ask Casper if I can be your +1? In my head, I'm thinking, why would I ask him that? She messages him asking if she can go, but Casper's so nice, and he's like, yeah, you can go. She was like, oh babe, you can come over to mine, you can get ready at mine, and I was like, that's the perfect opportunity to get my elephant back. This is the trek for the elephant. I go there, and then in my sense of being in there and just being completely weirded out that I'm there and wanting to leave, I forget to grab the elephant. Rachel. Yes, I dropped the ball, but it was hot. It was a hot day, and I was ready to get out of there because I was feeling some real weird vibes in that space. A few weeks later, Jorge is hosting a drag show, and Karen's helping him. I go to support Jorge, and he kills it. He is so funny behind the mic as a host. He did really amazing. Karen has a tequila bottle, and she decides that she's going to like pour it over everybody and like give everybody free shots, and I was like, I don't want this. So instead of walking away, what does she do? She pours tequila over my head at a party. What? I've never ever had that happen before in my life. And I feel like that's a reoccurring statement I'm saying, is I've never had this happen before. I've never experienced this before. This 34-year-old woman, 33-year-old, pours liquor over my head. So then I tell Jacques, like, I'm leaving. I'm done. He's like, oh, I'm leaving too. And I was like, why are you leaving? And he was like, well, she just tried to pull me home with her. I was like, what do you mean? You have a girlfriend. And he's like, yeah, I know. I told her that. And she says, I don't care. Come home with me. Oops, I did it again. After the party, I realized I haven't spoken to Jorge in a while, and I haven't had some one-on-one time with him. So I messaged him, and I was like, hey, I'd love to catch up. You and I used to be best friends. What happened? I didn't expect the message I got back, but I kind of did expect it now, seeing how everything was going. He says, it was like really kind of malicious. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. People just fall out. I'm now friends with people you don't get along with, so it is what it is. That's life. Got it. I didn't respond. There was no need for a response. That is what sealed the deal for me with all of this. And I still don't have my elephant back, but I just decided I'm not doing this anymore, and I have just totally cut Karen out of my life. This was months of psychological warfare, and that basically broke me. And I was trying so hard to stay afloat that I just got tired and I sunk, and I didn't realize that I sunk. But I finally came to a place, thanks to Jorge snapping me into reality, where I just said no more. And like I said, if these people were truly my friends, it wouldn't have transpired in the way that it did. And I would have had some support from the people that I thought were my friends. So something I took out of it though was you have to be real wary of bullies who act as victims and then blame their shitty behavior on trauma. Oh, it's the trauma. Am I happy this happened? No. I'm not gonna try to put like a positive twist on it. I like wish this had never happened. But I now know you gotta trust that gut instinct and listen to your friends. Listen to your friends. If they're telling you something's amiss, something's amiss. Something's not there. All right, y'all. Thanks for being so patient with me with this and sticking with this 3-part egregious trilogy. So don't worry, we're back. We're better than ever. We're looking good. We're feeling good. We got a grown-ass puppy now. Everything is okay. Whew! If you haven't already, please give this video a like, give my page a like, give me a little subscribe, because that would be fantastic. Stay tuned for the next video.